Ah, yes. Welcome, you horror nerds. It is me, your host, as always, Jeremiah Duncan. It is wonderful for you to be back again. I have another review for you. This one. Let me tell you about this one. So, I hate to be cliche, but the book was better. I'm talking about the 2012 release of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. So, this book was originally written by Seth Grahame-Smith. Fantastic book, fantastic. A lot of fun. So, when this came out, I was pumped, slightly let down, tried to differentiate the two as I watched it. If you aren't familiar with it, here's what it's about the movie, at least. From visionary filmmakers Tim Burton and Timur Bekmambetov, who's the director of Wanted, comes this edgy thriller about the untold story that shaped our nation. Abraham Lincoln, history's greatest hunter of the undead, must risk the presidency, his family, and his life to protect America from bloodthirsty vampires. Thrust into an epic fight against the ruthless killers, Lincoln must rely on those around him, but it's unclear who he can trust in this visceral, violent, and wild ride. That's ablaze with plot twists, blood pumping action, and spectacular special effects. So I will give him that. This movie visually is fantastic. It's cool to see them whipping the axe around and acting like a badass and killing vampires, and essentially the Civil War was based off of that. That's why they wanted the slaves, because they needed to breed for feeding. They had the feeding there. So if you didn't hate slavery enough, it makes you hate it even more, because it's just horrendous. So I liked the aspects of like the special effects and the action. I mean, it was a great action movie. Again, the book was so great. I probably put it on too high of a pedestal when this came out. For me, this is a 5 out of 10. It's definitely worth the watch. Definitely worth the collection, to have in the collection. But it just doesn't quite get it there for me. Of course, it's probably not really a horror movie other than the aspects and elements of chopping people with an axe, vampires, and Tim Burton's darkness on there. You know what I mean? So, again, great film, worth the watch if you haven't seen it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below. Let me know if you thought the book was better, because the book had all these pictures and you're reading it and you're thinking, is this real? You know, like it almost took me somewhere else. The movie is just all about money grab and action and all this stuff, which, you know, again, it's entertaining. You don't feel like you wasted your time. You got what you paid for. It's a good movie. 5 out of 10, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Again, comment below. Let me know if you've watched the movie, if you've read the book, which one you thought was better. I'd love to hear from you. And share. Let's build this community. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, man. So, hope you all have a good one. Watch out for those vampires.